Welcome to the channel. Today, we're going to delve into one of the most terrifying and intriguing stories in American folklore. Get ready to experience the Bell Witch Farm, a place where the supernatural becomes real and the boundaries between the worlds of the living and the dead blur. Let's go. The Bell Witch Farm is located in Adams, Tennessee, and dates back to the early 1800s. The story begins with the Bell family, who moved to the area in 1804. John Bell, the family patriarch, was a respected farmer, and along with his wife, Lucy, and their children, they lived a peaceful life until strange events began to occur on their property. At first, the phenomena were subtle. The family members began to hear unexplained noises, such as knocking on the walls and rustling in the wind. They also noticed that the farm animals were acting strangely, as if they were being watched by something unseen. While alarming, these events did not cause immediate concern. As time went on, however, things took a darker turn. The presence began to manifest itself more aggressively. The Bell family began to hear voices, which seemed to be communicating with them. The entity, which later became known as the Bell Witch, turned out to be particularly focused on John Bell. He would often wake up at night with a feeling of oppression and vivid nightmares. I decided to stay another day to see if I was going crazy. I went back to the farm in the afternoon, but the feeling of discomfort did not leave me. That night, the noise came back louder and the knocking started again, more insistent. I was determined not to open it, but when I heard the voice again, it was angry. "Open this door!" The order was cold and my body reacted. I started walking towards the door as if something was controlling me. I even touched the doorknob, but before I could open it, a horrible scream echoed from outside. I backed away, trembling, not daring to look out the window. Something terrible was out there, and I knew that if I opened the door, I would not live to tell the tale. The screams stopped, but the presence remained. I don't know how, but I managed to get the phone and call my friend, asking him to come over. When he arrived the next day, the sun had already risen, and he found a destroyed version of me. I couldn't tell him about what had happened, but he understood when he saw the fear in my eyes. We left that morning, and I vowed never to return. That experience changed my life. Something ancient and dark lives in that land, something that is still searching, perhaps. I don't know exactly what happened, but I know that the interior holds secrets that should remain buried, and I was foolish to try to find out. Even after I returned to my normal life, the fear did not leave me. The experience left its mark on my mind. I would wake up at night thinking that someone was watching me. Nightmares of the female voice and the knocking on the door became part of my life. My home in the city, which had once seemed like a safe place, now seemed filled with anguish. One night, as I was trying to sleep, I heard a noise on the porch, similar to what I had heard on the farm. My heart raced and panic took hold of me. I got up slowly, trying to stay calm, and looked out the window. There was nothing outside, but the sound continued. The feeling of being watched grew. The next day, I decided to investigate.